மக்களே வணக்கம், வெல்கம். இது உங்கள் கோல் குவிஸ் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ். நான் உங்கள் டிஎன்ஆர். இன்னைக்கு ஐஎஸ்எல் திருவிழா ஆரம்பிக்குது. இந்த திருவிழாக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம கொண்டாட்டத்தை ஆரம்பிச்சிருவோம்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு ஸ்பெஷல் கெஸ்ட் இல்லைங்க, ஸ்பெஷல் கெஸ்ட் இன்னைக்கு வந்திருக்காரு. நம்மளோட பேச தலை வந்திருக்காரு, வாத்தி வந்திருக்காருன்னு சொல்லலாம். உங்களுக்காக எக்ஸ்க்ளூசிவா நம்ம சென்னையின் எஃப்சியோட ஹெட் கோச் ஷாபா லாஸ்லோ வந்திருக்காரு. Chaba, welcome to our show. We are thrilled to have you on our show. It's an honor for Goal Quiz. Welcome. Vanakkam.
Vanakkam, Chennai fans. Vanakkam.
Superb. You have learned you are picking up our language.
I am learning every day, honestly.
Fans love you. Fans
I love them also very much, honestly. I miss them very much.
They miss you too. And first of all, welcome to India. Welcome to Chennaiyin family. All the very best for the new season. Please come back with the cup.
Yeah, thank you very much. We will do everything which one is possible. And before I talked to many Indians about the Chennai FC, and everybody talk like this is the family. And honestly, I feel it is also how it is to be a family here in India. Chennai FC is a family, and for this reason, I am so happy to work for this club. And I think also the people around who are supporting Chennai FC are part of this family, and it's just amazing. It's fantastic. I worked in many countries, and even in Scotland, I have to tell the Hearts fans are very passionate. Also the Ferencváros fans, very passionate. Even in Slovakia, that's my goodness, very passionate fans. But Chennai FC is in the same level with the fans.
Chaba, when you had this offer of becoming Chennaiyin FC's head coach, what impressed you most about the club, about Chennai?
This was a very long way, to come here, even for me, and then I think also for the club, because I am honest, I am always honest. In football, you can't lie, it's like this. The most journalists, even yesterday, I had an interview with BBC and before with the Hungarian TV, and the first question was, why India? I just was wondering, you don't have a better question, because I tell why, because I study also this club, Chennai FC, and also I had a very good conversation with the sport director, after also with Mrs. Vitadani, and just these people, they don't convince me. You saw that in this conversation that these people, he love football, he love Chennai FC, and he wants to do just the best for his club. And this was also for me very nice to see, because I am not like a coach who just worked in Europe, and I was also in Africa and traveled a lot, and I was never in Asia. I don't work never before in Asia, but I had a lot of friends, a lot of Indian friends. I made a lot of Indian friends in Africa, also after in UK. So I had always very good experience with Indian people, and just sometimes you have to listen. We are telling Hungarian, not for your brain, for your stomach, just like you have to do it. You know what I mean? And I don't regret it never to go to Africa, and I will never regret to come to India. And this is the potential here. Even today, I talked with many people. I don't like to tell just no names, and this is the second largest population in the world, and you have to have a lot of talents. I told all the time, normally here in this country, you have to have a lot of talents. You have just to discover. And I see every day also in my team that we have good football players, and we have also talents. So generally, Chennai FC is the historical. It's a very interesting club. I tell you why. It's not the largest budget, but very, very successful. And the people around Chennai FC are working really, really very professional. And that is the most important. And this is the reason why Chennai FC, because around me I have professional people, and these people understand also football. That's the most important. And also my staff who come from Europe, he are all he love football. And honestly, this was just a phone call to my staff. You want to come me to India, and everybody no hesitating, yes. And we are here, and we want to do a good job, and that's the most important actually for us.
Csaba, so many fans have joined this conversation. They all love you. They want me to convey to you that they love you. They call you leader. So in our language, they are celebrating you.
Thank you very much. But look, football is, I know football is a lot of up and down. And just one thing, it's very important, guys, in the good and the bad time to keep together. And if we are together, we will definitely have not just a good season, we have also a lot of good seasons together. I think this is the most important, that you accept, you accept each other, and also you give respect. I think in my whole journey in the life, I learned also that if you give respect, also you get respect back. Without nothing work in the life, this is the most important. Also the acceptance, and if you put this all together, we can build a good team and then keep it our family. And I tell you something, which one maybe and everybody knows this, but in no one family is just rainbow and honeymoon and this everything is nice. You have always problem, which one you have to face every day. But the most important is that you got over the problems, and you have solutions, And I think for this reason, it's so that everybody, but really everybody, have to know that after behind the clouds is always sunshine, But sometimes you have to push the clouds away to see the sunshine. Also, I work like this. I like this, and I think is also everybody understanding what I mean. That be positive.
Fantastic, coach. And fans are asking you questions. There is a nice question from Gnanasekharan. He is asking you, we have got some fantastic Indian players, best Indian players like Tapa, Shante, goalkeeper Vishal Kate. How happy are you about having these fine Indian players, young players?
Yes, but I can tell you that I discovered also two other young players who are fantastic, and they are already in the same level. Maybe don't play so many games, but you will see also in the new season that these two players will choose this group of players, what you told and what the fans told. I think Ali and also Deepak, he belongs in this group from players, and also in the background daily, in the daily work, I see that other players are developing. And look, Tapam and Shante, I think he are very, very creative player. He have speed. But the most important is what I saw, that is still potential there to lift them, to bring them to higher level. And this is the most important for me, and I think also for every coach, because that he are young, he are not finished with the developing, And what I want that these players also, like especially Shante and Tapam, who played a lot of games, in ISL, to understand that he must be also leaders. The most important is that these players, he talk a little bit more, he show the way, is because actually he are more busy with his own game. But to be a leader, to be a great player, you need this extra. And I think we have to explore this extra from our players, and it will be possible. I am very, very confident that he will grow more higher, these players, and in one time we can talk about it, that maybe he reach Europe. This is what I wish them to know, to go to a European club and to show, hey, also the Indian football, it's fantastic, and he produce also very good players.
Coach, can we expect more goals from Anirudh Thapa? Last year he scored only one goal. Under you, can we expect more? from Tapa?
Yeah, because he will play more offensive. Every player he have a strongness and also a little bit the weakness. And for example, if we talk just about Tapa, he lost also a lot of energy. To example, for defending, and in the front, he let. Okay, he had also the energy, but maybe a little bit less. So I am looking at his strongness, to go forward, to use more. And also in the training, you can see that he feel where is the goal. Not everybody can feel where is the goal. And Tapa, he have from the second line a very good shoot. He have the eye. Also to score. I hope he can score goal more. I give him the freedom, definitely. He get the freedom and he have to use it.
Coach, more than 200 people have asked the same question. Who is the captain for Chennai in this season? Can you tell us that?
It's Csaba Laszlo.
You are the leader. You want the captain.
Look, I have the captain, and I am sure this captain will be loved from the fans, and also tomorrow the club will announce, who is the captain.
Thank you.
But the captain, we have the captain, and everything is in its place. And I think also that is the duty from the club to announce this. And tomorrow will be announced. Just you have to sleep one time. Tomorrow you wake up and you listen in the news headlines. The captain from Chennai FC is point. This is the guy.
Superb. Coach, do you also have the first 11 in mind? You said captain has been decided. Have you also decided on the first 11? You have had a few training sessions.
Not okay. If you decide always to take somebody who will be captain, it must be somebody who is also a leader. It's not just about that is the best player, is who is the leader, who have this quality. And I think, these guys or this guy, he have also the quality to be a captain, and he deserved also to be definitely captain. And I think also that Chennai FC fans he loving him and he appreciating him, and he will also be happy if he hear the name who is the captain.
And another question all fans want to ask you is, you've had the training sessions. Do you think this team can challenge for the title? Because Chennai means competitive team. They won 2 titles. We played another final. So can this team compete for the title, Csaba?
Look, if I tell that this team will be champion, it's just it's a wish. I think every coach who train a team, he want to be champion. It's also the same for me. But I am also realistic. Actually, this season it's a difficult season for everybody. Because we don't have the fans, we don't have his own home stadium. We stay in the bubble. Many small things they come together, and I think also that the positive way we have a very good team. I think the team which one we put it this season together, it's a competitive team. You need also a little bit luck. But I saw even today in the training. Today we have 2 training sessions. After 4 o'clock we have the next training session. And the players here are showing desire. Here are working. Here are focused. And that is positive. But on the other side, in these 2 or 3 friendly games, which one we made, you saw that nearly every team more or less is in the same level. You cannot tell that okay, his team is far away from the other, and the other is very low. And this is also the daily form. Also, it's very important to don't have injuries. It's very important also that don't get any COVID cases. Which one it can affect the team. So if we look like this, I am actually confident that he can get really very, very, very good results. And I am also very confident that what we do actually goes in the positive way, and the most important is that the players who come in, uh, I saw even for 2 3 days before that you have a very good mixture. The foreigners here are players who get also the acceptance. I just tell you a story. The Jakub Silva. I was looking where he's sitting, and he's sitting already with the Indian table. We don't have so just the Brazilian or Portugal table, so we have a mixture. Everybody sitting to everybody, everybody talking to everybody, so that I see this togetherness. It's there. It's the family feeling is there, and honestly, many people talk just about Chennai family, but this is the real family. We show it is also sometimes new for me because the most player he don't want to go in the separate room. He want to stay together. Which one he showed that he feel to be together, and a lot of time. This is also the key for a victory. It's not always the better team or the better names win the game. The better unit, who have the best unit, he can win games. But for the long term, you need also quality, and I think we have qualities. We have also. You talked about the Indian players. We have really, really good Indian players, and you have to account that just for 5 players for Agnes can play, and the 6 must be Indians, and you will see also in this season the most games will be decided from the quality, from the Indian football players' quality, and for this reason I am happy to have Tapa, Shante, and all these other players, and we have to use them, and we have to give also for them the freedom. We have to give also them the confidence. What I saw in the last couple of weeks, that the Indian players who are here with us, it's not, we don't talk about talent, it's about confidence. If you give them confidence, if he feel that he are also the part from his journey, and he are important, you can explore more out from them. And this is also the key for me, that everybody is the same. We don't have really foreigners. We don't have just Indians. We have a team, and this is Chennai FC, and this is my way and finish.
Csaba, we have a record number of viewers for this interview. All credit goes to you and Chennaiyin FC. People follow Chennaiyin FC with so much passion, and they are happy, they are thrilled that you are here to share your thoughts about the new season with them. I have to thank you, really.
But if you have more questions, ask me. I have 1 hour. In this 1 hour, I feel, and I swear, every question.
Sure.
For me, the club is the most important. Okay, after my family.
Csaba, you seem to be very cool, calm, and fun-loving. Are you strict with players? Are you like Fabio Capello, very strict, or fun-loving?
Yes and no. Look, I am who take the players a lot of time with me. Separate, not just the full team, so groups or individuals. I show them also in the video what can we do better. I take every single training session. I will be recorded. Where I see that is a problem, I will talk. But one thing I don't like to make the same mistake again and again and again. In this direction, I am strict. You have to stop. You cannot, because if you don't stop, you don't have development. In the other side, yes, if you want to be a leader, you have to have definitely the charisma. You have to have the open eye, and you have to make also decision. And not every decision is positive. Not every decision is so that everybody love it. But I make these decisions, and I don't regret, because if you don't make a decisions, that you are not a leader, and you have to stay also to your decisions. And look, how to tell? I am not everybody's darling. I can be who smile, but I tell everything in the right place. We have to know in which moment we have to smile, in which moment we have to be strong with each other, and in which moment we have to have concentration. I am very strong in the training. I tell you why. Not even in the game training, because in the training you get everything which one you need for the game. And I hate if somebody in the training is not full there and don't have concentration. For this reason, I am very strict. Yes, in the pitch, I am very strict. After we can talk, even in the job, Serge, if you do a good job, you do your job and your boss is also happy, your company is happy, and you concentrate. After the job, you can enjoy your life. You can do what is also a big pleasure for you. But job is job. And in this direction, I am a little bit German, I am Hungarian, but I am German because I used to live 20 years in Germany, and I worked there. I grew up there mostly. I played there football, and this.
You also
this
worked
way,
with Lothar Matthäus. You also worked with
yeah,
Lothar
yeah. I
Matthäus.
worked with Lothar Matthäus together, and in this way, I am a little bit German. Good organization, a good plan, to have an answer for everything. This is very important. And if you are successful, the success he give you also always right. Nobody look. After winning game, nobody ask you and give you a question. After losing game, yeah, it's difficult. But the winning game, make the life nice, and this is what I want. I want a nice life.
Csaba, Yoneshwaran wants to ask you: is this your first trip to India? If yes, what's your favorite Indian food so far?
My favorite Indian food. Every single Indian food is my favorite. I tell you why, because we Hungarian, we eat very spicy, and I like spicy food, and I think until now I don't eat nothing else, just Indian food, and also in the kitchen the people here are wondering that he's telling to come from Europe. He don't like to take this spicy food, but I like, and even he have to put more chili inside because I want really that is hot. But so generally I like the Indian food. Even I met with the Indian food first time in Uganda, in Africa. We had a lot of Indian friends there, and not every evening, but maybe one time in the week we met each other, and our friends, he cooked just Indian, we cooked just Hungarian, and we put together. And after, we was a big happiness. It's very, very spicy food from this side to this side too. But Indian food for me is really good.
Csaba, I hope your football is also spicy.
Yeah, definitely sharp.
Csaba, you talked about Indian players. I have a specific question about Tamil Nadu players. We are from a state called Tamil Nadu, of which Chennai is the capital. Edwin, Ganesh, Pandian are from our state. All
Yes.
the fans who are watching the show are from Tamil Nadu. So how good are they, these three people?
Yeah, good football players, honestly. Especially Edwin. Edwin, he played a lot of time the right back position, and I discovered that Edwin is in the right back position. He can't bring the best performance. He's more in the midfield. He is really a player who have creativity, and also he have very good individual decisions, which are not every player can do it. So it is in this way, I think all the three players definitely he will have a key role in our team and in our journey for the 6 months. So definitely the Chennai fans who directly support these players and tell he's our player, he will see a lot of time in the pitch.
Edwin is the darling of fans.
I know. It's Edwin. Edwin is, Edwin is a nice guy. But I just tell you, for me, you must be sometime also strong, not just nice. you must be also strong, and this strongness must take Edwin also in the positive way, because he can play football really. In the midfield, all these players, Tapa, Edwin, German, he have definitely quality, and we have to explore this quality and put in the pitch. But we play with 11 people, Sometimes you have to sit in the bench, sometimes you come in, but generally I am very satisfied with these boys too.
Csaba, in the first match we are meeting Jamshedpur, which is managed by Chennai's previous coach. So who has more pressure? Our players, because they have an emotional connection with the coach and Valskis, or will Valskis and Avan Coyle have more pressure because they are meeting their former team?
Yeah, I think everybody have the same pressure because, from this side of you is so that Owen made a really fantastic job. Varskis, he was the best goal scorer, No, he left the team. But in the other side, this is the first game, and the first game is always everybody waiting, and this is exciting. Who will win? And actually, just because this reason that the Owen and also Valskis played the last season in a fantastic good season. He are also under the pressure. In the other side, we have also the pressure, but I take this positive. I think also that we can have the same season, and the most important is what is actually past is past. From the past you can't leave. You can take the best out. Actually, we have a different team, different player, different coaches, different season, and we will see. But pressure. It's a normally football game, and I take the pressure from my players. I take over me. He have just to concentrate just about the game. He have to go and win the game, and this is the most important. I wish to every team, to every single team, good luck, but not against us.
Not against Chennai. And talking about pressure, Csaba, football coaches are under tremendous pressure all over the world. And Chennai reached the final last year. They have won the title twice. Are you under pressure in any way? Because fans are used to winning, Chennai fans.
Yeah, yes, it's normally. I think that every fans he want to see that the team performing good. He wins something. I want to win also, and definitely, we have 6 months, and in 6 months, if we can, my target, honestly. So the let's say the real target is to be in the top 4. Yeah, it will be not easy, but if you are in the top 4. After you have also games, the playoffs, and the playoffs, you can also have a very good performance. And after you can tell, okay, I was in the final, or even I win the final. But generally, it's very important for me that to have a good start. If we have a good start, I think that the life is more easier. And also we have to know that in the daily basis, become more and more and more and more fitness. We become also more and more a better team. And to have this time, you need also wins, you need also results, and especially in the beginning. And if we have a good start, I think that is very, very important. And this is indifferent against who you collect the points. The most important is that to collect and to win. I don't go and watch never who is the next opponent. Okay, I watch who is the next opponent, but not so that I am fearing so against somebody. I think every team, I told you before, is in the same level, and you must be good prepared. And we are good prepared. I think we have a chance against everybody.
Coach Kamlesh has asked you a question. Can you tell us something about Isma and Jakub, even Fatulo? Because we have not seen them play. You have been observing them in training. Please tell us something about them.
The Isma is it's a very powerful player. Really, he can be definitely, let's say, I don't want to tell that a star from the ISL, but he can be really a very, very, very useful player for our team. just because he's also from his body shape is very strong. He are looking always the 1-against-1 situation. He have also a good goal scoring record. Jakub Silva is a little bit different. He is also Jakub is it's a typical number 9. He played in a very good clubs and in Europe, and he is more like a player who let's say he knows where the goal is staying, and is more direct in direction goal. I think the combination between Isma and also Jakub it's very interesting, and they are fitting together, and Fatkulo is the most interesting player that I saw until now here in Chennai FC, because he come from from a country in which one let's say not the football rules are different, but the lifestyle is the social life is completely different. It's very strict, He have still this Russian mentality, and he's grow up in this mentality, and this very sometimes even is very shy. I have to take out from here that you have freedom, do what you want, your creativity. And every day, he's flying. If the Fatulko, he goes really in this way, he can surprise a lot of people, because he's the most player, the Asians. He will be took it from Australia or from Japan, or I don't know from where are coming, but nobody open more the area to go also in these countries, former Soviet Union. So I think he have quality in the training. He have a good dribbling. He's a team player. He knows also where the goal staying. He's not so fast, let's say, like Shante, but very good dribbling and very good ball.
He has got experience also. Highest number of caps for his country.
Yeah, he's the captain from his country. He was captain also from his former team. He have enough experience, and he's a really good guy. I am happy to work with him in the daily basis.
Csaba, do you miss your family? Are they with you in Goa, or are they in your?
No, I'm missing them very much, because here in Edinburgh, we are based in Edinburgh. It's very funny, I born like Hungarian in Romania. Yeah, I am Hungarian. I grow up mostly and played in Germany. I study in Germany. After I went back to Hungary, and my home is Scotland.
You are a true global citizen. You are a citizen of this world. You worked in Uganda. You are working in India now. So you are a global globetrotter.
Yes, and believe me, this is a fantastic place here in India. And I believed before also that normally many people put the question, I told about India, but I am every day I know that we have here a lot of football talents, and every day I see this, and I am sure that we will explore more and more. And I have one wish. I come here to work in football, and football is also my life. And I want to see really that what I do, in the football, it will be appreciated from the Indians. This is what I want, I want to leave footsteps behind me in the positive way, so that the fans, not even the Chennai FC fans, also the people who love India, he can remember that he was a crazy Hungarian.
I know. So talking about Hungarians, we have heard about great Hungarians like Magical Magyars, Ferenc Puskás. Have you met Puskás ever? Did you have a chance to meet him?
I met Puskás twice. He was a really funny guy, and I am so sad because he died. I know even his wife. I met his wife for 3 years before in Budapest in one evening celebration. So we talked a lot. But Puskás is Everybody who knows football, he heard the name Puskás, and he is one from the best forever.
Left foot, and your country should have won the World Cup in 1954, defeating West Germany, but it didn't happen.
Yes,
but when I think about Hungary, immediately football comes to my mind. And your water polo team,
Yeah, water polo, football. Hungarian is a small country. You have towns, with 20 millions, population. All Hungary is about 10 million, So, but very, very good sports people. If you follow the Olympia in every discipline, we win medals. So that mostly water polo, but the Hungarian a sport nation. So we grow up like this. Everybody is doing something, and it is nice. Is good.
Your country has such a rich history in football.
Yeah. And even I am proud that, you know why? I am really, really proud, but I was never the national coach from Hungary, but I was with Lothar Matthäus together in the Hungarian national team, and the most famous team forever in the Hungarian football club team is the Ferencváros, I was also the head coach from Ferencváros. We had really, really very, very, very nice time and success also. So honestly, I am a proud human, because if one time you can sit in the Hungarian national team bench and also you manage Ferencváros with success, I think this is the greatest for a Hungarian that is in own country can do this job and do the job proper. So I am happy.
Coach, Ferencváros is like Real Madrid, right? In your country?
Yeah, Ferencváros is like Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. For many like Manchester United,
Coach, is this your first trip to India? Have you visited India before, or is this your first trip?
No, this is my first trip. I was in Asia before, just for holiday, but this is my first trip in India. And India is beautiful. You know why? Because actually, I am just looking for football. I don't know just nothing. I know the hotel. I know the team bus. I know the way from hotel to the team bus and the training pitch and back. But I hope I get the time to see
explore
your wonderful
India.
country and explore your wonderful country. And definitely. The weather is fantastic, It's
Coach,
fantastic.
you said you miss your family, but you have another family here, Chennaiyin family. We will take care of you.
Yeah, definitely, and thank you very much because the staff, around me, especially the Indians, they are so kind. I just can't tell you. Sometimes it's too much, but generally, these people, you feel that he have soul, he have heart, and he are also for Chennai FC, and he are part from this family, and I think if you put your feet inside, in this family, you will never forget about them, and you will be always the part from this family. Even if sometime you are duty calling to go somewhere else, you will be always the Chennai FC family part. This is fantastic.
Coach, Manoj Kumar has asked the question everyone wanted to ask you. What is your favorite formation? Because initially you said you are happy with 4-2-3-1 of the previous team, but you have known to be using 3-5-2 or 5-3-2 when occasion demanded. What is your preferred formation?
Yeah, it depends always from the team. The most important is that you have to look which kind of player you have, and what you can take the best out from his position, because look, I just try to explain from my side, that if you put a formation in the field, you see it is just in the first minute, and after everybody moving, the most teams, they are defending the area, the other teams area and ball. My formation is to try to avoid goals, don't consider goals and score goals. So if you play this in 4-2-3-1 or in 4-4-2, or in 4-3-3. You know, it's indifferent. The most important is how I told you before. To example, Edwin. You know, we talked about Edwin. We talked that sometimes he can play also right back, but permanently he can't bring in this position a good performance because he's naturally is a midfield player. So, to example, my biggest problem is actually that we don't have so much time, you know, to build up maybe or to learn maybe other and the different formation like 4-2-3-1. I don't tell you that I don't want to touch this 4-2-3-1, but actually the team he knows to play 4-2-3-1, you know. But in the other side, if you talk just about the football, the basic, you know, the basic from every system is the 4-4-2, you know, and from 4-4-2 you can go move also in 4-2-3-1. Even in the defense, you can play a different shape what you play in the offense. So generally, I am also mixing, and you know what is the most best formation forever? The winning team.
Coach, would you prefer a 1-0 win or a 3-2 win? 1-0
So
win or 3-2 win?
believe me, if I win every single game, you know, nobody will ask in which formation you played. Everybody tell, oh, you played, you saw he played this formation and win. I tell you just the one story. Yeah, it's interesting because you know Otto Rehagel. Maybe many people know,
Yeah.
maybe not. He was a
It
very
took Greece
famous
to
coach.
Euros win. Greece in
This
2004.
is the point. What about I want to talk? You know, he win with a no-name team now in Greece at the European Championship with Greece. Yeah, you remember?
Yeah, 2004.
And everybody played a very modern football, 4-3-3 or I don't know 4-1-4-1, and the Greece played with libero. He went back in the time in the 70s. You know,
Beckenbauer.
yeah, he played with libero. You know, I remember, and I one time I asked when I had a Greece player by Hearts of Midlothian, and I asked about Otto Rehagel and about his system. You know, why? He told, "Hey, you know why? Because I saw that with libero we can win the European Championship. That's all. Don't ask me more questions. You know." Why libero? Because we win. You know, we win.
So
and the best system is always in which one you win. So this is for Otto Rehagel, and not always the system is the most important. You know, this is very important how the players feel the system. How is the movement without ball? You know, believe me, the most important is in the football the movement without ball. If you have players who are moving and helping, you know, the player who have the ball, immediately you can see that you have a possibility to play. If you don't move, you can have the best system, you know, it doesn't work. This is always the player who decides movement without ball. How you move without ball, so is your system and so is your team.
you are basically flexible, right, Csaba? That's what you want to say. According
Yeah.
to situation, you might change. You don't have a preferred system. You want to win.
Preferred system is the winning system, but I play also a lot of time with two striker. I played a lot of time. To example, I played two different systems in the same game in my last two previous team. Two different systems. We had a different shape if we had the ball, and we had complete different shape if we lost the ball. And this work, but for this you need also time, you know.
Can we call Csaba an attacking coach?
Yeah, I like to, but you know, the most heaviest game is also to win 1-0. The most, you have to, if you want to win a game, you have to score goals. You know, without goal scoring, you never win a game. So for this reason, I am a player who want to press the opponent, who want to be high and up. the ball to be not in your half, more in the opponent half. I like also that we control the game and the opponent, and you can control the game and an opponent just if you have the ball. Without ball, it's not possible. So I am a coach who definitely going in direction his players. To example, just to understand also, and I think the fans will understand also that if you, I know many coaches, he want to play tiki taka, he want to play Barcelona. I don't copy nobody, because my player, he are not Barcelona player. My player, he are not Manchester City players. My player, he are good player for our level, and he have confidence, and he knows what he can play, and this is the most important, to take the best out from them, in this level, and that is also my target.
Coach Naresh is asking how good is the Rafael Crivellaro, because he was one of the best midfielders, not only in Chennai, in the entire league last season. How good is he? Does he have the same form? Can we expect the same result from him?
Look, honestly, every single player, he have to fight just a little bit with this problem, which one the Indian football have to resolve, and very quick. The gap between the league games, and the seasons here, huge. If you don't play 5-6 months football, and after come the 6 months football, this is not good for the football players and for the development. So now we had more than 6 months gap, and now everybody suffering because the preparation time was no different. But Rafa, is a player who definitely, how to tell, have the experience. He played in many good teams in Europe, in decent level, and I think that he is the player who knows in which moment you have to run, in which moment you take a little bit rest for recovering. So he is, could be and will be also hopefully a key player for us. I mean, in the positive way. And if we are honest, every single manager from the ISL is wishing to have Rafa in his team, and we are.
He's our Rafa. He's our Rafa now, our property.
I want just to tell you, there is only just one Rafa. And this one Rafa playing for Chennai FC.
We call him the better Rafa. Coach Arjun is asking, how is the chemistry between players? Because new players have come in. For example, all our attacking players are from different countries. So are they all gelling well? The chemistry between them is good?
Not all. You know why? Because, to example, I told you Tapa and Shante here also Indians, and here also for me more attacking players. But the chemistry is actually good, and I think with the time, and for this reason, this is also important to win games. It will be better and better. What I don't like, honestly, I don't like to make a difference between player and player. It's so. If you want to be accepted, not the manager or coach or whatever have you push you to be accepted with your performance. You can earn respect. And this is also what I want from a player who come from abroad. Look, you don't come here, to enjoy India. You come here for a very, very difficult job. First, everybody first looking, that you come from a different country, and maybe a country which one had a better football education, or you get better football education, but you have to show, not with the speaking and the mouth. You have to show in the pitch, and after you get the acceptance. And this is also what I want, every single player. Look, we talked about Rafa, the Rafa, he put his stamp and over the Indian football, and everybody talking about him, not because he's a player from Brazil and he had a previous decent club in Europe, because his performance. And this is what I am telling to the other. If you bring a performance, everybody will accept you. And this chemistry must be there. We was looking really with our sport director for the right choice, And I hope until now it's everything okay, but definitely sometime it's not important, not the most important, the talent. The most important is how is the chemistry, how fitting is one person in your team, and it is also like this, if you have a basket with apple, and one begin to go rotten, you have to take out, throw away, because after 2 3 days, saves, I am a village boy, all the basket with apple is rotten, and we can't allow this.
Coach, we have come to the final stage. I have a couple of questions only. One is, how has COVID affected the preparation? Because a lot of coaches are complaining about lack of preparation time, shorter preseason. How do you look at it? And the 5 substitution rule also.
Then I begin with your last question. 5 substitution, perfect, very good. It must be, just because also COVID, just because the preparation is very short and very different from any other preparation. But to begin to complain about COVID, I don't want, because the situation is there,
It's the same for all. Same for all.
yeah. So if I begin to complain, the COVID, and what, it doesn't help. You remember I told that every day, you have problems. I want solution. I am looking for solution. I am positive. The COVID is there. We have to deal with this COVID. We have to be careful. We must look that we are safe. But in the other side, already to push everything in this direction it's not okay, because everybody have the same situation. So we have to look to take the best out. If we can do, if we take the best out, and you can always hide behind something, and this is not hiding. Go in the front, go and tell, hey, we are here, we want, and okay, we suffering, but tomorrow, I tell you all the time, behind the clouds, is the sunshine. It's always sunshine. Put the clouds in the side, go and enjoy the sunshine.
Every problem has a silver lining. After listening to you, I'm sure all fans will also become positive about our chances. Coach, what about our management? You have interacted with them quite often. Chennaiyin FC management. Please tell us something about them.
To be honest with you, just because COVID, we don't have the possibility to meet with every single person. But the Chennai FC management, he do a great job, because the Chennai FC is every year, in the place. He make the fans happy, and every year is a little bit like this. Nobody talk directly about Chennai FC, but end of the day, as the league finish and everybody talking about Chennai FC, that's mean the people understand football. He have not just a vision. He do his job. He do his job. Not talking too much, but every day you see it's a development, and I can't just talk about our sport director Amoy. I have until now a very good relationship with Amoy. He's a very helpful guy. He understands football. He knows definitely what he wants. But to be honest, everything is about results. Especially from my side. Everybody waiting that we have a good result. But on the other side, it's also important to have development. If I see that we will lose games. It is not so that you will win I want to win every single game, but the most important to see that also that we have development. We have development, and at the end of the day, we stay in this position, which one for us is acceptable. The most important always to win the league. Yeah, it's okay. But if you are, let's say, in the 3rd position or 2nd or 3rd position, but you see that you have really development, the team developing the players, and this is also can be positive. I just can tell you just one story about, let's say, Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool. I remember he come to from Germany to Liverpool the first year, the first season was disaster. Even the fans, media, everybody put Jurgen Klopp out. Today is the world best trainer, and this is a hero from Liverpool forever. And you know, sometimes you need also time, you know, to build up. And this is that you have development or you fall down. If you fall down, okay, it's no question. Even I know Mr. Ferguson personally, you know, he's also Scottish. In the first 7 years, you know, he don't had success with Manchester United.
It's about to be sacked.
Yeah. So
Yes.
and no, I mean, if somebody fitting to the team, fitting to the club, you know, and is his work, you know, the management, you see that the work is there, and we have development step by step. Is also so that you have to keep it. But in the other way, I know how is the football coach life. One time, one journalist asked me, "How is this life?" I told them that we are always in journey. You know, always in journey. If you have success, you leave. If you don't have success, you leave. You have success, take the other. You don't have success, he put you out.
Csaba, I also want to mention about Harsh. He has been very helpful to us. He has been a fantastic champion in our team. The media coordinator, Harsh, is very helpful
Yeah,
to all
look,
of us.
these guys around me, honestly, perfect and very, very professional. And I forget to talk about also our owner, Mrs. Vita Dani, who really, I tell you, she's our mother, you know. So even she is not here, but every time she asking what you need, what we can do better, how is the team, can you tell me something? So that you know, you feel that yeah, you have here people. Honestly, I don't want to paint just no rainbows and this everything is nice, but I know that the people in Chennai FC management, he had a vision, you know. This vision it's followed, you know, and even you see Apollo tires, you know. Look, it's not all the time is easy to have such big company behind you, and he renewed the contract for long term. This is not the accident, you know, because in industry you don't have accidents. Who is successful? Who is, let's say, make the job, you know. The people will join you, and this is Chennai FC is like this, you know, even with the sponsoring. And I think in this direction, the management and also the club do a fantastic job with the fans together.
Csaba, I forgot to ask you about our another Chennai person, Sabir Pasha, your assistant coach. He's a very good friend of mine.
Don't talk about Shabir Coach. He's my best friend.
Commitment is his middle name. He's dedicated.
But look, I don't want to talk about Sabir Coach. You know what? Ask him how I am. You
I will
know,
call him. I will call him immediately.
yeah, call him. But,
Finally, yeah. Tell me.
No. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
Please.
Sorry. I will call him anyway. Coach, we have come to the final question. Fans have a message for you, and after hearing that, you leave a message to our fans. So many fans are watching. They love you. They follow the club with real passion. Their message to you: win one more match. That is, win the cup. Give us the cup. Come to Chennai with the cup. What's your message to them?
Okay. Good.
That's great. 2 letters. No, they want to hear that. Really.
Look, honestly, I will do everything to come to Chennai with a cup. You know, without mask. You know, because I know the COVID is over.
Okay.
And we win this fight against COVID, and we win also a cup for the club. And my message to the Chennai FC fans that stay behind the club, support this club, and I want honestly to work for you guys, for Chennai FC, and for you fans in long term. You know, this is my message to you with my staff.
Fantastic, coach. I hope you do emulate Marco and John and win the trophy, win the league for us. It's been fantastic. I enjoy talking to you. I hope you also did enjoy talking to us. It's a privilege. It's an honor for Gold Quiz to get an opportunity to talk to the head coach of Chennaiyin FC, two-time champions in the ISL.
Thank you very much. And it was very nice to talk to you. And I hope we will have a lot of time and a lot of chats, even live with together.
It was my pleasure and honor. Can you say once again, Vanakkam Chennaiyin?
Vanakkam Chennai.
Thank you. All the very best,
Vanakkam
coach.
Chennai.
All the
Thank
very best,
you.
coach.
Thank
Nandri,
you.
Nandri, Vanakkam.
All in for Chennai FC.
Yes, all in for Chennai. Let's win it together.
Let's
Bye.
go. Let's go, guys.
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That was
Thank you.
Csaba Laszlo, the leader, Tala Varti of Chennaiyin FC. I hope all of you enjoy listening to him. I did. Terrific-ஆ இருந்தது இல்லையா? ரொம்ப ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சிங்க. அதாவது இன்னைக்கு ஐஎஸ்எல் திருவிழா ஆரம்பிக்க போது அதுக்கு முன்னாடியே நம்ம கடா வெட்டி விருந்து போட்டோம் உங்களுக்காக. எனக்கு என்ன மகிழ்ச்சினா இவ்வளோ ஃபேன்ஸ் பார்த்துருக்கீங்க. அவர் நிறைய விஷயத்தை பத்தி 1 hour பேசியிருக்காரு. ஆக்சுவலா ஆரம்பத்துல 1/2 hour முடிச்சுதான் இருந்தோம். ஆனா அவர் ரொம்ப இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கா அனுபவிச்சு ஒவ்வொரு கேள்விக்கும் பிரமாதமா பதில் சொன்னாரு. உங்க எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றி. உங்களோட கேள்விகள் நிறைய இருந்தது. பட் நான் எல்லாத்தையும் கேட்டேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். என்னோட பேரை தனியா சொல்ல நீங்க சொல்ல மாட்டீங்க. ஏன்னா 600 பேர் பார்க்கும்போது ஒவ்வொரு பேரா சொல்றது கஷ்டம். நிறைய பேர் ஃபார்மேஷன் பத்தி கேட்டிருந்தீங்க, கேப்டன் யாருன்னு கேட்டிருந்தீங்க. கேப்டன் முடிவு பண்ணியாச்சு. ஃபார்மேஷன் ஃபிளெக்சிபிளா இருப்பாரு, பிளேயிங் லெவலும் ஃபிளெக்சிபிளா இருப்பாரு. இவங்க தான் சொல்லல. அப்புறம் யங் பிளேயர்ஸ் மேல நம்பிக்கை வச்சிருக்காரு. எட்வின் சூப்பரா விளையாடிட்டு இருக்காருன்னு சொல்றாரு. அப்புறம் வந்து சாங்டே அண்ட் தாப்பா யூரோப்புக்கு போகலாம், இன்னும் அவங்க லீடர்ஷிப் ரோல் வரணும் அவங்கள்ட்ட இருந்து அப்படின்னு சொல்றாரு. ஓவராலா பாசிட்டிவா இருக்காரு. அந்த லைஃப் இஸ் நாட் அ பெட் ஆஃப் ரோசஸ் சொல்லுவாங்க. எப்போதுமே பாசிட்டிவா தான் இருக்கும், எல்லாமே நல்லதா தான் இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லவே முடியாது. மேடு இருக்கும், பள்ளம் இருக்கும், ஜெயிப்போம் தோப்போம். ஆனா நீங்க டீம் பின்னாடி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு வேண்டுகோள் விடுத்திருக்காரு. நிச்சயமா நீங்க இருப்பீங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியும். ஏன்னா போன சீசன்ல சென்னையின் வந்து ஃபைனலுக்கு போனதுக்கு மிக முக்கியமான காரணம், நிறைய பேர் வந்து வேல்ஸ்கிஸ் காயல்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஃபேன்ஸும் தான். நீங்க இந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லெக் செமிஃபைனல்ல கொடுத்த சப்போர்ட் வேற லெவலுங்க. கலக்கிட்டீங்க. அதே மாதிரி இப்ப நீங்க வந்து ஸ்டேடியம் போய் சப்போர்ட் பண்ண முடியாது, இருந்தாலும் வீட்டில இருந்து உங்களோட சப்போர்ட் எப்போதும் சென்னையின் எஃப்சிக்கு இருக்கணும். சென்னையின் எஃப்சிக்கு மட்டும் இல்ல, கோல் குவிஸ்க்கு இருக்கணும். கோல் குவிஸ்லையும் ரெகுலரா ஃபேன்ஸ் ப்ரிவியூ வைக்க போறோம், ஃபேன்ஸ் ரிவ்யூ வைக்க போறோம். உங்களோட ஆதரவும் அன்பும் எங்களுக்கும் எப்போதும் தேவைங்க. நீங்க இல்லைன்னா நாங்க இல்ல. இப்போ யாரோ ஒருத்தர் ஒரு மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிருந்தாரு, சார் 9000 சப்ஸ்கிரைபர்ஸை தாண்டிட்டோம், வாழ்த்துக்கள் அப்படின்னு. நீங்க நம்ம ஒரு ஃபேமிலிங்க, சென்னையின் ஒரு ஃபேமிலி மாதிரி கோல் குவிஸ் ஒரு ஃபேமிலி. நீங்க வந்து சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணணும். சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாதவங்க சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணணும். உங்க நண்பர்கள்ட்ட சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க. நல்லா இது மாதிரி ஃபுட்பால் கண்டென்ட் கொடுக்குறாங்க. ஃபுட்பால் மட்டும் இல்ல, நம்ம வந்து டென்னிஸ், பாஸ்கெட் பால், கபடி, வாலிபால், அத்லெட்டிக்ஸ் எல்லாத்த பத்தியும் நம்ம ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் பண்ண போகுது. இது கம்ப்ளீட் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் சேனலா உங்களுக்கு சர்வ் பண்ண போகுது. எஸ்பெஷலி இன் தமிழ். தமிழ்ல தான் பேச போறோம். ஷாபாக்கு தமிழ் தெரியாது, அதனால நம்ம இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேசணும். அதர்வைஸ் அவர்கிட்டையும் நம்ம தமிழ் தான் பேச ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம். ஏன்னா தமிழ் நம்ம தாய்மொழி. அதுல வந்து ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் கண்டென்ட் கொடுக்கணுங்கிறது தான் என்னோட ஆசை. அதுக்காக ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணுவோம். நீங்க உங்க சஜஷன்ஸ் சொல்லுங்க, இது இப்படி பண்ணலாம் சார் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுங்க. நிச்சயமா ரைட் ஸ்பிரிட்ல எடுத்துப்பேன். நான் நேற்றுக்கு ஒரு சின்ன வேண்டுகோள் விடுத்தேன். நம்ம ரூல்ஸை பத்தி பேசுறோம், இப்ப நீங்க சென்னையை பத்தி பேசாதீங்கன்னு. யாருமே வந்து நீங்க சென்னையை பத்தி பேசல. நேற்று இரவு 8:30 மணிக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருந்ததுங்க. சொன்னது கரெக்டா நம்ம இதை கத்துக்கணும் அப்படின்னு வந்திருக்கோம். இந்த சமயத்துல வந்து இஸ்மா பத்தியும் யாக்கூப் பத்தியும் கேட்க வேண்டாம் அப்படின்னு நான் விடுத்த வேண்டுகோளை நீங்க ஏத்துக்கிட்டீங்க. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நன்றி. அப்புறம் சென்னையின் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டுக்கு, எஸ்பெஷலி அவங்களோட மீடியா மேனேஜர் ஹர்ஷாக்கு நான் நன்றியை தெரிவிச்சுக்க விரும்புறேன். அவங்களோட சப்போர்ட் இல்லைன்னா, அவங்களோட உதவி இல்லைன்னா அதை செஞ்சிருக்கவே முடியாது இந்த இன்டர்வியூ. ஏன்னா ஒரு 1 hour சென்னை எஃப்சியோட கோச், இதுவரை அவரை நான் மீட் பண்ணதில்லை. எனக்கு சபீர் பாஷாவோட 10-15 வருஷம் பழக்கம். அவரோட பேசுறது வேற. இது வரைக்கும் மீட் பண்ணாத ஒருவர் வந்து நம்மளோட உட்காந்து பேசுறதுக்கு ஒத்துக்கிட்டது பெரிய விஷயம். அதுக்கு சென்னை மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டுக்கு நன்றி. கோச் ஷாபா லாஸ்லாவுக்கும் நன்றி. ரொம்ப நல்லா பேசினாருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஐ வுட் கிவ் 10 out of 10. நீங்க வந்து உங்களோட மார்க்கை கொடுங்க. அவரோட பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் வந்து பிரமாதமா இருந்தது. என்ன விட்டுருங்க, நான் வந்து ஒரு சைடு ஆக்டர், அவர் தான் ஹீரோ. ரொம்ப நல்லா சொல்லியிருக்காரு, ரொம்ப ரியலிஸ்டிக்கா இருந்திருக்காரு. நான் வந்து உடனே டைட்டில் அடிச்சு தூக்கிடுவேன், 3ஆம் டைட்டில் நம்மளுக்கு தான் அப்படிலாம் சொல்லலை. ஏன்னா எல்லா டீமும் டஃபா இருக்காங்க. ஏடிகே, மோகன் பகான், மும்பை சிட்டி எஃப்சி, பெங்களூர் எஃப்சி எல்லாருமே டஃபா இருக்க போறாங்க. கோவாவும் நல்ல டீம், ஜம்ஷெட்பூரும் நல்ல டீம். ஸோ லெட்ஸ் ஆல் என்ஜாய் திஸ் சீசன். நம்ம எப்படி பண்ண போறோம்னா, லெட்ஸ் என்ஜாய் டுகெதர். நம்ம எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து என்ஜாய் பண்ணுவோம். ரிவ்யூல நீங்க கலந்துக்கணும். நிறைய குவிஸ் காம்படிஷன் அதுவும் வைக்க போறோம், அதுலயும் கலந்துக்கணும். நான் காமெண்ட்ரி பண்ண போறேன். அதனால சில நாள் வந்து இந்த 9:30 மணிக்கெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது, அல்லது 8 மணிக்கு பண்றது கஷ்டம். அந்த சமயத்துல மேட்ச் ஓடிட்டு இருக்கும். பிரேக்கே இல்லாம ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் 7:30 மணிலேருந்து 9 மணி வரைக்கும் மேட்ச் இருக்கு. ஸோ இரவு நேரத்துல வைக்க முடியாது. இந்த ப்ரிவியூ ரிவ்யூலாம் மேபி மத்தியானத்துல வைப்போம். நீங்க தொடர்ந்து நம்மளோட சேனலை பார்க்கணும், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணணும், நண்பர்கள்ட்டையும் சொல்லணும். உங்களோட அன்பு இல்லைன்னா, ஆதரவு இல்லைன்னா நாங்க யாரு, நாங்க ஏது, நாங்களே கிடையாது. கோல் குவிஸ் வந்து ரசிகர்களோட சேனல், அது தொடர்ந்து அப்படியே இருக்கும். I enjoy talking to him. I hope you enjoyed listening to him. முடிச்சுக்கலாமா? பை, டேக் கேர். அடுத்த ப்ரோக்ராம் பார்க்கும் வரை உங்களிடமிருந்து விடைபெறுவது உங்கள் TNR.